Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. This 15-second prayer shifted everything in my life. Have you heard of it? Now, I'm just about a year or so into my faith journey. Yes, I'm 43 years old, so I got started late. I thought about praying was, something that you would ask the Lord and you would thank them, right? Thanks for this food. Thanks for this day. Thanks for my wife, for my kids, my home, etc. It's always thanking the Lord. I have a lot of great things in life, and I felt guilty asking for more because I want more, a lot more. But I wouldn't pray for it. I wouldn't pray for it until Anthony Castros, who I talked with a few months back, introduced me to this single prayer, and it completely changed everything for me. And I think, Dad, it's going to change things for you too. So let's dive into it. We'll talk about this prayer right now. So as I said, there's a lot to be thankful for, but there's a lot more that I want in life. And Dad, I'm sure there is something more that you want out of your life as well. This is why this channel exists, so we can explore the possible, the opportunities, and the capabilities that we can leverage to take our family, our wife, and our children to the next level. And I want those things as well. I want a lot in life. I want to be an amazing husband and improve my ability to be a good husband. I want to be an amazing father. I want to support my kids in their schools, not just by taking them to school, but I want to financially donate and support to my daughter's preschool. That's a Christian preschool. I want to support my kids' schools and the charter school that they're in so that the school can continue to thrive. I want to build a big, beautiful home on a lot of land for my family so we can really enjoy the rest of the time in the small seasons that we have together in that beautiful place. Most importantly, Dad, I want to talk to you through this channel, and I want to help you learn the lessons that I've learned as a father of a 9, a 6, and a 3-year-old so that you and I can move forward in this world together and improve things. I want to bring the voice of people that have supernatural experiences and capabilities and thoughts to us so that you and I can learn from them together through podcasts. I want to serve at least 1 million fathers like you and I and help all of us rise up, do more, make more, live more, and build a better family for all of us. I think that's a fantastic goal, and I want those things. But as I said, I have so much already. I have a fantastic wife, a fantastic family, a great house. So I felt guilty asking God when I was praying in the evenings as I'm starting to come further into my faith journey for these things. If you're really talking through God through prayer, you kind of feel meek about it, right? If you're sitting there speaking to God and you say, thank you for these things, it feels a little weird asking for more. And it was a real challenge when I was sitting there thinking, all right, I'm not going to ask for more. I'm just going to say thank you for what I have and then keep working in the background. But when I met with Anthony Castros, he and I did a great podcast a couple months back. He told me, you know what? That's not how it works. God wants you to do more. He wants you to have everything so that you can move forward in his name, in his honor, and grow the world for him. So he introduced me to a book by Bruce Wilkinson. It's called The Prayer of Jabez. The Prayer of Jabez is absolutely fascinating, and it has completely changed the way that I look at prayer in general and how I am going to pray forward. So who was Jabez? Jabez is only found in one place, in one small chapter within the Bible, and it is a very, very specific, often overlooked passage in total. But Jabez was just a man. He was born, and his name literally means pain in childbirth. His mom had so much pain in childbirth that she named him Jabez. So he went throughout his entire life having the stigma of causing his mother pain in childbirth, that significant amount of pain, and that just basically set him up to not succeed at all. But he wanted to live, he wanted to rise up, he wanted to do more for himself and for his family. So he prayed this prayer, and it changed everything for him. So if you have a Bible, here's mine right here. I just got a brand new Bible, and I had it custom done. I absolutely love this thing. I take it with me everywhere. But if you turn to Chronicles, 1 Chronicles, chapter 4. And you start looking down in here in the NIV version that's on page 347. But here's the passage. I'm just going to read it to you real quick, so bear with me. It's not going to take very long. Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. His mother had named him Jabez, saying, I gave birth to him in pain. Jabez cried out to the God of Israel. Here's the prayer. Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. And God granted his request. And there's no other words. There's no other reference to Jabez from here on. This small little passage in the Bible just completely changed my life. Bruce Wilkinson, when he wrote the book about this, has sold hundreds of millions of copies, as I understand it, talking about this as well. So let's dive deeper into this whole principle, this prayer, and we're going to look into it a little bit deeper so we can really understand why this is such a life-changing component, right? So the first part of that prayer, oh, that you would bless me. Now, this is something, again, that we don't necessarily do if we're praying, right? Because I would want to thank you for my family. Thank you for this. Thank you for this food when we pray at the table. Oh, that you would bless me is not something that feels comfortable to ask. But when you ask, you know that you are asking for that blessing from him directly. Ask for the investment that you're working in to pay off. Ask for the crypto investments that I'm working on with Trent Cleveland to dive deeply and pay off so that it will provide vast wealth for our family. Ask that your child who is sick will feel better. These type of things, bless me so that you can move forward and take that blessing, is absolutely profound. That's the first part of the prayer, so don't feel guilty about saying that. The second part, that you will enlarge my territory. Now, this can be physical. I want to get more land. I want to have horses. I want to have goats. I want to have cows so that you can build your own territory to support your family. This is absolutely fantastic. It's a great need. Or it can be more theoretical, right? I want more influence. I want more reach. I want to be a better leader. Enlarging your territory, bless me, enlarge my territory. Those are two profound things that you should reach for the moon. Ask for those blessings, and he will give it to you. Now, the third part of this is what's incredibly important, because once you are blessed and you are provided with those resources and with that enlarged territory, you're going to be in a very uncomfortable position, and I will be in a very uncomfortable position. We won't know what to do. But that's why we ask that his hand will guide us as we move forward in this entire process. He knows the way to slay those massive giants that we are going to face. If we ask that he guide us with his hand as we are moving through our new territory, through that blessing that he has blessed us, then we will have the ability and the capability to learn more, to do more, and to follow through with the dreams that we have. And then the fourth part of this prayer, I think this is probably obviously the most important part, is to keep me from evil, the devil, being seduced by bad things. As you continue to move up in your success and your capabilities, as these blessings happen to you, you're going to be faced by the devil with more problems, more challenges, more ways to trip you up and to fall into sin. And if you ask God to guide you through and not allow that sin to trample on you, you'll continue to be able to do his work. And this is a really big one. As you continue to move forward, you're going to be tempted by things. Whatever they may be, if you can acknowledge those, get yourself away from that situation, focus on the task at hand, and keep praying for more blessings, your territory will only continue to grow with his hand watching you. And once you ask and you start getting some of those blessings, Dad, keep asking. Ask more and more. Pray this every single morning. Right now, I'm doing it 2 times a day so I can really lock it into my head. Pray for this so that you can move forward and so that you can grow your family even further. And then he will allow you to get even further out of your comfort zone as you continue to move forward. The Prayer of Jabez. As I said, it's completely changed my life, and I've only been doing it for a little bit. I'll let you know what blessings come my way. I encourage you, if you're just kind of getting started in your faith journey, I'm on that path as well. Let's continue that conversation. I'm going to make a lot more videos about it. But pray that prayer of Jabez and let me know how it works for you in the comments below. And let's have this conversation, you and me and other dads who are in this position, who want to do more for our family. There's ways to do this, to have a community of men like you and I, so that we can do more and be blessed. And it doesn't have to be just us doing this alone together. And that starts with faith. It starts with a fantastic partner in your wife. And then, of course, having those incredible kiddos that we can raise into a better world because people like you and I are making it better on purpose. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time.